Yeah. Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
So, with the ones that I know, what could I do to grasp their attention to implement, to start to implement change in them? Like, what physical action could I do besides just talking to them?
I think this generation, the main thing, they need to have some good mentors, good role models, male or female. These so-called kids that keep saying they're men don't know how to be a man if they wasn't taught how to be a man. They need that. They need that grounding. They need a man to come in their life and tell them, hey, you want to succeed in life, you want to make yourself a better person, you need to get into this here.
I agree. And I always say, just because you of legal age don't make you a man or a woman.
Baby, no. No.
You just legal to go to adult jail.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
That's it. You old enough to go to war. You old enough to drink. No, you ain't old enough to drink. You can get tobacco products.
Yeah, at 21.
Yeah. You old enough to do all that illegal stuff. You can vote. You can go to jail. But still don't make you no man.
That's right. Because I know some folks, 30s, 40s, 50s, let me count it up. Even in their 70s, just they got the age, but they ain't no man, not to me.
Yeah. That's just how it was, brought up.
But I'm not going to take no credit away from them. I do know some that did not have their fathers in their life, and they are awesome men. Awesome.
And that's a blessing.
And that is a big blessing, So it's not everybody. It's just some folks. It's just too many folks. And I think that if we can just learn to, one, respect ourselves and give others respect, I think that we could accomplish a heck of a lot more. Now, I'm not saying we're going to always agree, because everybody's opinions are different. But one thing that I have learned is I may not agree with your opinion, but I'm going to respect it. And if it makes sense and it's logical, I'm going to marinate on it for a little bit and pull out what I can use, from what you said and apply. People don't want to listen. Everybody's so quick to have a response, but they don't want to listen. And if people continue to allow people to disrespect them and mistreat them, I feel sorry for them.
Yeah. All don't want to be chiefs. They want to step up and be chief instead of just being the Indian until they get to that point.
And sometimes, what they say, you got to crawl before you walk.
Uh-huh.
You have to.
Be at the bottom in order to come up. You gotta be in on the bottom there, stand on your own 2 feet.
First of all, you got to be humble.
Oh, yeah.
You got to be humble.
It ain't gonna work. You just be talking just to be talking.
Exactly. And there's not too many people that are humble.
No. And it's a shame that if bad stuff have to happen to them in order to get to that place.
Yeah, and in some cases, you're right.
Bad situations, and they were like, I finally humbled myself. Why didn't you do that before that bad thing happened? You're
absolutely right.
Yeah.
I don't judge anybody, because that's not my job. I judge myself. I'm my worst critic. I beat myself up all the time about stuff, and I had to stop doing that because it was negative. But I don't have to judge you. I'll accept you the way you are as long as it's within reason. I'm not going to tolerate no BS. But, if I see it's somebody that's trying, that, that's really trying to make a difference, I don't have a problem, dealing with them. And I'm going to respect everybody, as a human being. And disrespect, I'm not going to tolerate. I'm not. Physically, mentally, verbally, it's not happening. Now, just because I don't say anything doesn't mean that you got away with it. It just means I'm not going to entertain that because I've learned how to pick my battles.
Oh, yeah. Most definitely.
Say, I don't entertain ignorance because I don't have time for it. And like I stated, I think exactly. Exactly. I'm not going to tolerate disrespect just to be with this particular group. I'm not going to allow a man to
On my
disrespect
own
me
thing.
on no level. Period.
That's what I tell everybody. I'm my own fan. I don't need no fan.
Exactly. Exactly. Well,
But
thank
I
you.
know I can be good.
Well, thank you for calling in. I
You're
appreciate
quite
you
welcome.
talking to me about this discussion. I thank you for your continued support. I thank all of you for all of your continued support. And I'm going to give my final words and we're going to wrap this up. But before I do that, I want to tell y'all to make sure y'all check out Laima Real Talk 101 with Laima Hayes on Sunday nights from 9 to 10. Catch the Man Cave Show on Mondays from 9 to 10, Thursdays and Saturdays from 8 to 10. They both have some awesome shows. Tune in. It's the same process, the Spreaker app. Search for SUR, which stands for Simply United Radio, and the shows will come up. Scroll through. Listen to them. Support them. Support Simply United Radio. You have Ed As Intended that comes on at 12, and he's spinning all of the independent music from artists, independent artist music. I'm sorry. And just support, support Simply United Together. They work with the community, always giving back. They have an awesome youth program that's every Friday night at the headquarters in East Atlanta on Washington Street. So support anybody that's listening. Just support. Come out and support. We got some news that we're going to be giving to you for y'all support. It's going to be something really big and something good. So I would like for all of you to come and participate with that. And again, just support. It's about us supporting one another. We have to support one another. And the biggest thing of all, respect people. Respect yourself first and respect others. You'll get so much further with respect than being disrespectful. And I can't stress that enough. And I'm speaking from straight experience. It's not something that I just heard, something that I just drummed up in my head. I'm coming to you from the experience because I have been there. And I know change is hard, change is scary, but we have to step up and we have to be accountable. We have to be accountable.
Yep, that's so true.
I'm sorry, y'all. I was reading something in the chat. Thank you, King David. I truly appreciate you. And that's not a problem. No big deal. But at this moment, y'all, I'm going to give y'all my final thoughts for tonight. And they are: disrespect comes from within. If one lacks self-respect, on disrespect can be given because only disrespect can be given because that is what one is giving self. Respect is earned, not given. So if you're not giving it, don't expect it. We as people need to do some self-check and balances. Once self is in order, we can produce positive behavior. Duly note, when you know better, you do better. When you know better and don't do better, it's a choice. It is a choice. So with that being said, I'll meet y'all same time, same place, next Tuesday, 8:30, here on Simply United Radio. I want everyone to have a safe weekend, a safe holiday that's coming up, which is the 4th. But I will be on Tuesday at 8:30. If you have some topics that you want to discuss, or if anybody's brave enough that wants to do a roundtable, inbox me. You can reach me on Facebook under Shantae Johnson, or you can reach me on Facebook at Uncut No Chaser page, and that is spelled capital UN, capital KUT, the word no, and capital CHASER. Message me. Let's talk about it. That's what I'm here for. So I want everyone to be safe, and I'll see you next Tuesday right here on Simply United Radio. Have a good evening.